Hello, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me. Today I have a dumbbell workout with body weight Tabata. So grab your dumbbells and let's get to it. All right, hello team. It's time to get started. For your weight today, we're looking at a wide range, mostly kind of heavier weight if you're there, but I have 10s, 15s, 25s, and 30s. The lighter weight, I want you to go really light. At first, we're gonna do a pullover from the floor into our lats. Our shoulders, we need to look for mobility in there. So I'm talking 5s, 8s, test out those shoulders, then start to add weight if they're comfortable there, okay? And build the strength up. So start small there. And then we have deadlift, bench press, chest press, and squat. So there you might be able to use heavier weight. That's all we're doing. The Tabatas are body weight today, which is great. You'll be able to split this workout into 2 parts. So this will be also nice for those who are crunched for time, okay? So I'll have a split in this like I've been doing for you. Let me know how that's going if anyone's using it, because I know some of you need longer and shorter videos. So that's where we are. All right, let's go ahead and warm up through our joints a little bit. Let's start with kicks forward and back. We're just gonna do a couple things. I'm really gonna warm up your shoulders because our first one is that pullover today. We're gonna be working in to the back there. But with that pullover, the shoulders are gonna stretch out, so we just need to be careful. Go ahead and swing that leg. Just so you know, on intervals, the Tabata is 20 seconds with 10 seconds of work, a rest. So we're gonna kind of move quickly through those. I will try to keep you showing those exercises quickly and getting right into them. Go ahead and switch. The other thing is that our first exercises that are bigger lifts with the weights, those will be 45 seconds with like 20 seconds in between. And we'll always have a lift with an ab as our active rest, okay? All right. You're like, none of that means it. My clients always say, none of that means anything to me, Tatum. Some of you are learning, so we're working on it. We only have a minute to go. Let's go ahead and get those shoulders loose with a single arm backstroke here. All right, make sure you're feeling warm. This warm up is quick. I don't want you going into anything cold. I'm not doing our integration, I'm not doing our isolation integration cardio and then move into the workout today. We are moving right in. So it's okay to pause here. Let's go 2 bumps and a reach. All right, give me 1 more, and then let's come up and around. So feel free to pause, take some time, get a sweat going if you need it, okay? I'm hurrying through this. You can always take that time, and you should. There we go. Good, swing it out. Let's go wide diagonal. We're running out of time. There's never enough time. Diagonal the other direction. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna start with 10s to warm up my shoulders. I'm gonna move into 15s where I come down to the floor. The weight is gonna be over your eyes or your nose. You're gonna bring it over the head and then squeeze under the armpits back over the face. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Right here. Our timer is going, it's 45 seconds. Please feel free to work 30 seconds if that's where you need to be today. All right, it's a little bit longer interval. Not everybody has to be there. And we're going 3 rounds. Not everybody has to be at 3 rounds. Do 2 rounds. Squeeze and pull over. I'll try to give you modifications on the core as well. So right here, I want you to start light because we have to have some good mobility in our shoulders to bring that weight overhead. Okay, and those shoulders, so just be careful. Squeeze under the armpits. Don't go too far. A lot of people want to bring the weight right up over the chest, but then you relax. Keep that contraction. Find that point where you still have contraction all the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, that felt great. We're going into a boat pose crunch. Here's the deal. Some of us may just want to crunch here. Okay, keep that back safe. If you want, some of us can come up and kick out, okay? So you can stay low here without the kick. You could add the kick staying low, or we can come up into that V-sit. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. This is 45 seconds too, so it's a long ab workout. So be careful. Draw in. If you're coming up on here, we should not feel lower back. We need to draw in and up very tightly and maintain that with breathing. If you're like, oh, Tatum, I just cannot do that. I feel it. I'm holding my breath. Come here and kick out. You can kick high to help that back, or you can not kick out at all and just crunch right there and crunch. Good job. Keep working. 10 seconds. Woo, that's it. Blow that air out on the crunch. Inhale when you come back. When you reset. 3, 2, and 1. All right, woo! Moving quick today. I don't know, it feels quick. We're gonna grab our weights. I'm gonna try to go up on this, and I suggest that if your shoulders felt well and it was easy, go ahead and add some more weight. All right, weight up. 3, 2, and 1. Pull it over. Ooh, that's a little stickier. That's it. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Yeah, I'm really big on that. Baby steps, test the waters, check back in a couple days, and then make note on whether you can go up on weight. We don't want to get hurt, or our consistency isn't going to be there anymore because we're done. Here we go. And it happens. Don't worry. I've been there. It happens to all of us. There you go. Squeeze and pull over. Now, for some of you, maybe this just feels not great with the shoulders. You could grab, for more stability, also the weight on each side and pull over if you see that, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Woo, all kinds of options there. Boat pose, crunch, either into that V-sit or stay low and protect that back. All right, remember, you can just tap it out here and crunch. You can kick it out, right? Or we can come up. 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Draw it in. Hoo-ah. That's it, nice and tight. Inhale when you're out, exhale when you're crunched in, okay? As you're crunching, blow that air out, contract. But we have to draw in. We're not pushing the belly out, we're pulling the belly button in and up. 25 seconds to go. It's a long interval, you do you. Go as long as you can. If you feel challenged enough and you need to stop, that's okay, you're there. Whew, not everybody needs 45 seconds to get there. 10 seconds here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're back to those pullovers. From the floor. Watching again, you can take the single if that feels better. It will give you more stability because the shoulders will work together. Weights overhead. Remember to shorten that range a little bit to feel contraction the entire way. 3, 2, and 1. So we come overhead, then we're gonna come up, come up, come up. And if you feel those lats relax, shorten that range, okay? Feel that contraction the whole time. Almost in everything we do, we wanna feel the contraction. We wanna feel that tension. We don't wanna let it go. Woo, there we go. Oh. Breathe. Exhale when you pull over. Inhale as you come overhead. That's it, team. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, we made it through that. All right. I almost forgot to tell you too, you will want a small towel or hand towel, so we'll pause after this if you need to grab one. All right, here's our boat pose. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Draw that belly button in and up nice and tight. I even squeeze those glutes to help me out here too, part of our core muscles. Whew. There we go. My Mickey Mouse voice is gonna come out. 20 seconds. Whew. 15. You got it. Now, maybe you did 45 each time, and this time we've hit that max. That's okay. Take 30 if you need it, but try to work all the way by modifying first. 3, 2, and 1. So if you're not already modified, you can always work there. We have 30 seconds, and that's all I gave us. We're moving into our Tabata. So it's 20 seconds, 10 seconds work. I need to show you these exercises. Our first one is gonna be a superhero pull down. So we're gonna squeeze and reset. Squeeze, lifting those feet, reset. Our other one's gonna be a reach out and then back. You can touch your knee or you can touch your toe. We're gonna stay with one side though, okay? And then I'll take you through the rest. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to lift up into that superhero pull. I want you to squeeze and pull those elbows down and back, and then reset, and then squeeze and draw that belly button in as we lift and down, okay? It's only 20 seconds, so we're just gonna move like that. And let's actually just hold the superhero since it's only 20 seconds, okay? With that pull down, that's time. Let's come to that high plank. And you might just want to touch back today. Let's take that right hand out if you're there, touch that knee. For some of us, it might be right here. And we're working. We just got to keep moving. So we might just touch our knee. For those that are there, you're going to come out to the knee, hand out and back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. We're back to those pull downs. Just follow my lead. Check my notes if you want to know what's going on. We're gonna pull down again, holding that superhero. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the glutes, draw the belly button in, pull down and out. Good, pull back. That's it, squeeze those shoulder blades, pull them down and in. That's it, keep going. Don't dump the belly. Bring that belly button towards the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, we're up. This time, left arm out to right knee, okay? Again, some of us are gonna stay here and just tap that knee. We might even just tap our hip, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Good, to the knee and out. Good, that's it. Ooh, draw that belly button in. A lot of core here. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're to our 20-10. We're gonna repeat this one 4 times. This is where I want you to take your towel or, just a towel. All right, so pause here if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna pull down and jump out, jumpy jacks. All right, but I want you to pull that towel apart. Put pressure on it each time we jump. If you need to tap, tap, all right? We have 4 of these. This is our first one. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, 3 more coming up. This is a fast-paced one. We have 3 other sets. We'll get this going, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, pull it down. That's it, number 2 here. So this Tabata, the way you see this, where we did an exercise and then a right side, then an exercise, repeated, then the left side, you'll see that all the way through. And then we'll have 4 here. That's the same exercise in a row. 3, 2, and 1. You'll see that pattern all the way through. 2 more of these, and the last one getting our heart rate up. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That's it, team. Pull it down. I want pressure on the towel. I want you to feel the back muscles working here as we find this jumping jack. Remember, tapping is fine. All right, you do you out of 5. There you go. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Nice work. All right, we're still working. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up with me. You got it. All right. Great job. Sorry, I forgot to add the towel in today. You can always pause, grab a quick towel. If you don't have one, just pull down here, punch up and down. Okay, that's good too. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds rest, team. That's all we have. We're moving on, just like that. Suitcase, deadlift. I'm gonna start with 25s to warm up, and then I'll head up into some heavier weight. 2 weights, start light, all right? Because we wanna be able to push back and keep good form and come back up. All right, we'll have 45 seconds of those. We'll have an ab in between, which we'll talk about when we get there. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down and back. Push the hips back towards the wall. The head follows the spine, and then come back up. We're gonna push back and bend our knees, but keeping the hips just above the knees and those shoulders in front of the weights. All right, there we go. Suitcase. We're doing dual. Sometimes we do a single side on this. We're just gonna bang it out today. There you go. Push those heels in to stand. Squeeze the glutes. There you go. Exhale to stand. Take a big inhale, kind of hold it at the bottom. Exhale to stand. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Keep those weights nearby because we have 2 more rounds. All right, we're gonna go heels, knees, heels, down. No, knees, heels, knee, down. Let's go there. Sorry. 3, 2, and 1. It's early here today. I'm trying to wake up. And down, okay? So bring those arms up. Knees, heels, knees, and down. Knees, heels, knees, and down. So it's an isometric type of crunch hold here, okay? Knees, heels, knees, down. Good. Drawing in. We're doing a lot. This is not just a kind of a lazy, just go through the motion, okay? I want you to draw that belly button towards the spine. I want you to blow the air out. Inhale. Inhale. Good. That's it. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Hey, nice work, team. All right, we're back up. We have that deadlift. Again, we're pushing those hips towards the wall. If you're having trouble with that, get close to a wall. Bend over with that bottom at the wall. Come up, come back, kiss it, and come back up, okay? That's good practice. Start light. We don't want to hurt our backs on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Push those heels in. Ground your feet. Push away just a bit too. And then here we go. We're gonna hinge and extend. There you go. Woo! Squeeze. There we go. Really get that engagement by pushing in with the feet. I even almost push out just a bit as well into the shoes. There you go. Head follows the spine, okay? Notice how my head is traveling right in line with my spine. As I move down, we want to keep, even though we're bending, I do want a good bend. I want the hips to stay above the knees, never dropping them down. So shoulders, look, are your shoulders in front of the weight slightly? That's where you want to be. 3, 2, and 1. I forgot to go up on weight. Oh no. All right. Next time. All right, back to the crunch. Let's go to the floor. All right. Remember, knees, heels, knees. Back down. 3, 2, and 1. Draw that belly button in. Blow out the air. Touch the knees. Touch the heels. Back to the knees and down. Try to get the shoulders and shoulder blades up off the floor. All right, so I could probably just go here, and if those feet are close enough, want you to reach up. All right, get the shoulder blades up off the floor as much as you can. And back down, good. Blow out, draw in, inhale. Woo! There you go, keeping that navel in towards that spine or towards the floor. Think about even pulling it in and up. Oh, good. When you do that, you feel a difference. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're up for our third round and last round. Oh, I can't believe it. All right, here we go. We have a few seconds rest. Grab that weight. If you found that 45 seconds wasn't too bad with your weight, grab some heavier weight if you have them available. Give it a try, especially if you have form, though. You must have form first. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Shoulders down and back. Push the hips back. Bend. Push them forward to stand. There you go. Dig those feet in. I think about pushing my heels in and just slightly in, out in my shoes a little bit. Really engaging the glute muscles. There you go. The shoulders come out in front. We got to keep the bottom a little bit high. We can bend. Once those hips hinge back, we can start to bend, but don't let the bottom drop. Keep it up. Shoulders out in front. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. Woo, there we go. Good activation. Good engagement. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Hard to believe that went so quick. Back to those crunches. They're just in here today to work core while we rest in between sets. We probably could have taken the third one out, but why not make it a 3 here, huh? All right, here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Draw in tight. Reach for those knees. Reach for those heels. Reach for the knees and back down. Blow that air out. In. In. Good. That's it. Exhale the air Inhale the whole time, drawing in. Work on getting the shoulders and shoulder blades up off that floor. Good. Nice work. 10 seconds here. And then we have a 30-second break. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, this would be your halfway point if you're short on time. All right, so nice work. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We have one more. We have to get the Tabata in, and then that'll be your halfway point, and we'll talk about that. So Tabata, we have a glute bridge. Guess we better get there. Body weight on these. We're gonna go glute bridge, tuck here, okay? Up and down, and I want it to be short. Then we're gonna come over to a quadruped position, and we're gonna kick up and back, okay? If you have a band, you could put a band on here. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck that pelvis up and down. I don't want the bottom to come all the way to the ground. I want more of this pulse in the center, tension on the whole time, because it's just 20 seconds. So it's a small movement today. Up and down, getting as many of these reps in as you can. Squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Come to your hands and knees. Let's do our right leg first. We're gonna squeeze that glute and kick up, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Kick it up. That's it. Pull those toes towards the shin. Lead with the heel. Up and down. Feel it. Feel it. Feel what we just did. That's it. Good. It's there. Woo! Good job. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Back to the floor. Glute bridge. Here we go. Tuck that pelvis. Lift up. Get it going. Now, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it just a bit and up. Keep that small tuck. Make sure you have good engagement. Woo. There you go. I feel one side more than the other. That's because we just worked that side. We're going to get that left side soon. Up, down pulse here. Very small. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna come to our hands and knees. We're gonna kick back with that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick it up and back. Pull those toes towards the shin. Lead with the heel. Up behind. There you go. You can even do a pulse here too if you want, okay? Instead of bringing it too far up and down with that 20-second mark. All right, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, all right. We're gonna go into swings now. It's a little bit more of a dynamic move. Let's take 2 weights. I'm gonna go with my 15s on this. We're not too heavy, okay? 3, 2, and 1. We're pushing the hips back and swinging. All right, there you go. I have 15s for reference. We wanna go light on this as well, getting movement. This is where we'll do this 4 times, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job, team. All right, we have 3 more of these, okay? Push those hips back. We're skiing, pop it. Arms are just swinging. 3, 2, and 1. Go light. You need to know how to get this movement down and have form before we start to load. Here we go. Who's feeling it? Push back. That's it. Pop the hips. Tuck that chin at the top. Swing those arms. They are not lifting weight. 3, 2, and 1. When we go with this lighter weight, sometimes we have a tendency to lift and lower. They're swinging. All right, all of this muscle mass is getting the momentum. They're just swinging. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That's it. Whew. Good. That's it. Squeeze. Push through the heels. Stand tall. Try to avoid leaning back, okay? We're just tall. Hips fully extended. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Rest. Take 1 more to go. Is this 4? It's 3 or 4. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Pop it. Squeeze. Make it quick and powerful. Let's see how quickly we can do this with good form. There you go. Keep it coming. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Rest. 30 seconds. This is your halfway point, team. Ha! This is your halfway point. We just did a pull type of workout. If you're short on time, you'll go to push right tomorrow if you want, or the next day. 12 seconds, we have chest press from the floor. Team, find some weight. I'm feeling warm now. I'm gonna try to go with some 30s. All right, you do you. Grab those weights, 3, 2, and 1. Let's press it out. Regular chest press. We know it by now. Draw that belly button towards the spine. We're nice and tight. Push that weight today. On these, really push what you can. Do what you can. If you have lighter weight, I always tell you, you could draw in here with the elbows in, palms in, to make it a little tougher. Woo, there you go. Push it out. Three, 2, and 1. Wow. And I'm gonna leave my legs right here. We're gonna do a reverse crunch, okay? Some of us will just stay here, working on getting those hips up off the floor, bringing those knees into the chest. If you're there, you're gonna bring it in and kick it towards the ceiling without as little swing as much as possible. 3, 2, and 1, draw in, here we go. Try not to just swing through this. I try to pull up and then lift. Okay, pull in and lift. So a lot of times I just see this swinging motion here and a lot of momentum. All right, try to slow that down. Woo, there you go. Up and down. Remember to stay at that reverse crunch here. Right here if we need to. Woo, that's it, team. 45-second intervals, take it down to 30 if we need to. Modify where needed to make it your own. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. Back to your weights. Grab them up. Only 20 seconds here. Oh, there we go. All right. Get ready. 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds. Press it out. Woo. Good work. Exhale on the push. Inhale on the lower. Woo, shaky arms. And they're gonna shake and quake when we get to our next section, our Tabata. We'll be good. We'll get through it together. Push, there you go, come on. Come on, team, we got this. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're back to those reverse crunch with the knee up if you're there. Even if this is hard today, maybe you just tap down heels and bring one knee up, or here, march it with one knee. Okay, just modify, we're moving, we're working on it. Just work on drawing in. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're up and we're down. That's it. Come on. 45 seconds. Sometimes I like to hold on to a weight or a bench above my head on this, or a rack. There you go. Lift and lower. That's it. Good work. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're resting. Grab that weight. Back to that chest press. Last round. Whew. We're getting close. 10 seconds. Here we go. You could do this. 3, 2, and 1. Blow that air out. Give me a press. Good. Bring it back down. There you go. There you go. Woo, blow that air out. Inhale, control. If you lose control, find some other weight, but keep working, okay? You can always set your weight down, but keep working. Find something else to work with. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, great job. Whew. I'm gonna move those out of my way. We're gonna go back to that crunch, okay? Again, this ab workout is really just here to not only provide us with some good ab strength, but to give us a little rest from the lift, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last one here. That's it. Don't forget to draw in. We might be feeling our back. If you're starting to feel a little that back, start to draw in, really tighten up, okay? Don't let it go, pull in. All right, it's hard to hold and maintain, so that's why some of us might be at 30 seconds. Maybe that's all we can do to keep holding and protecting ourselves. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, 30 seconds of rest here before we hit it again. We're gonna go with tricep press. Let me show you these exercises, all body weight. We're gonna come down. The more my butt is towards the ceiling, the easier this is. I'm just pushing out I'm on my forearms. I'm pushing into my hands and lifting those elbows from the floor. It's a tough one, but this is great. We don't have to get any weight out for this. If you walk further away from the body and push, it's gonna be harder, okay? 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Push away. I'm gonna turn around, push away, push away. There you go. Press out. The more we bring that body closer to the floor, the harder this is. My forearms are touching and now they're off the floor, okay? Just extending at the elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go into a dynamic plank up. So right arm leads us to a high plank, right arm leads us down, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Right arm up, right arm down. Low plank. You can do this from your knees. Right arm up, right arm down. That's it. Up, down. Draw that belly button in and up. Stay tight through the core. Try to squeeze your glutes. Try not to rock the boat, but if we are for now, that's okay. But we want to get strong enough that we don't feel like we have to use that momentum of the rocking body. All right, we're back to those tricep presses. We're out in front. Push away. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, team. Push. Push, there you go. Feel those triceps. I'm sorry. My body, it makes me laugh. Some people get frustrated. I just laugh when my body is like, oh, Tatum, oh no, what are we doing? What is that? Why? 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly, good job. We're gonna go left arm up and down, okay? Find that low, let's find our high plank first. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm down, right arm follows. Left arm up, okay? So left arm is now leading. It might feel different and harder if we're right hand dominant, okay? Right side. There we go. Push. There you go. Come on. Give me another one. Oof. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. Our Tabatas are a wall plyo push-up. Come to your wall. Push out to where your fingertips just clear and catch yourself in a soft elbow. Here we go. Push. Find an angle. The closer I go to the floor, the harder this is. The higher up I stand, the easier it is. But we're just pushing quick. I just want those hands to clear the wall. Here we go. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Rest. 3 more of these, okay? Find that angle, just push off. If it's too much to push your body off, just work your push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You could just do push-ups here. You don't have to push off. It's quick, all right? My fingertips just clear, kind of flick my wrist, fingertips clear the wall, and I'm back into it real quick. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 2 more like this, and then we're moving on to legs. Today, I'm excited. Squats. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. That's it. Come on. Push away. Catch yourself. Woo. That's it. Catch, release. Oh, there we go. Oh, who's feeling it? Come on, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. One more. Oh, I thought that was it. We have one more. We got it, we got it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, there you go. I know, mentally I was done, but we're here. It's okay. All right, I had a great comment about one of the workouts. Sometimes this is a mental game, right? It's just as much mental as it is physical. 3, 2, and 1. A lot of times I think about my run as a mental game, but in here in the gym, it's the same way. If you have to get through another set, or you're pushing, you know, and you're trying to dig deep, it's mental. All right, we're going on to squats. I'm gonna grab 2 weights. I think I'm gonna try 25s or 30s. We're gonna go with 2 of them. Now, in our suitcase deadlift, we push back and hinge. I should not see the top of your head. I want chest up, okay? Chest out, head up. I wanna see you. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds of work. Feet are gonna be about hip width apart because we have these weights at our side. All right, but I want 2 weights. I want you to load those legs with as much as you can. Keeping those knees over the second and third toes. Sitting, bringing the hips out. Now, because our feet are close, we may not go very deep today. That's okay, push into those quads. We worked the glutes and the hamstrings earlier. So if we take this a little shorter and we kind of focus on more quad dominant squat, that's okay. All right, right here, push away. Good. Inhale on the down, exhale on the push. Whew. On the stand. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have a peekaboo crunch coming up. What the peekaboo crunch? We're gonna open our legs as we crunch in and then bring them together. And I want you to think about squeezing, kind of turning, pulling those toes in towards your shins and squeezing with your inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Feet together. Here we go. Peekaboo in between, pull it together. All right, really think about squeezing your inner thighs together and pulling in. Blow that air out. Work on getting the shoulders and shoulder blades off. Here we go. If that's too much to think about, maybe we just go with a crunch, or you need to support that neck, we can go here instead. Whoopsie, there you go. Don't close it before you're there. Here we go. 17 seconds of work left here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, team. All right, we're coming back up for the squats. It's a good strength day, all right? If the heart rate's not up and you need more, get out and walk. I know for a lot of us, we only have an hour. Let's talk about this. Grab your weights. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, squat it out. Chest up, head up, okay? I know for a lot of us, we don't have a lot of time in the day, so we tend to show up for that hour or half an hour, and we do nothing the rest of the day to get moving. I'm gonna tell you now, it takes more than that. All right, we need this. And it's good to start our day like this and get it going or end it. However, you need to fit it in. But I'm telling you now, if you sit all day, you've got to get moving, okay? This cannot be the only thing you do for the day and expect results. Get up and walk, get up and move, set your reminders, do things to be active. Stand a little when you're working, whatever you have to do. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We have that peekaboo crunch. I see a lot of parents now, not a lot, but quite a few. It's started to come on where they drop their kids off at a sporting practice and they're out walking, okay? They're not just sitting in their cars, all right? Stand at your desk at work. Go for a walking meeting. Here we go. Feet up, peekaboo in. Good. That's it, team. 45 seconds here. Round 2. So I'm here to tell you, I know a lot of us want the cardio and the strength in here. We want to get it all done, and that's great. It's there, but it's not enough. It's still not enough. So go ahead and walk today, move, find your steps. Steps are so important. There you go. And I know it's hard, but make time. You'll find pockets of time if it's a priority. You'll make pockets of time if it's a priority. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, rest. Remember, for results, you've got to burn more than you're consuming, okay? So take a look at that. Work at it. I like to eat, so I move a lot. I would rather move all day because I want to eat. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. No, but with that being said, it's finding a balance, okay? Just finding a balance. Inhale on the down, exhale. And I know it's hard. Take your dog for a walk if that's an incentive. Get the family to go with you. Find a friend that'll go talk to you. That makes it more fun. Listen to a podcast. All right, find time, make time. You'll be surprised at what walking every day can do for your health and for your goals, okay? Seriously. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, team. Put that weight down. Back to those crunches. Whew. 10 seconds here. We got this. Remember, if your neck is tired, just crunch. You could still pull in here, okay, and work with it, holding the head. 3, 2, and 1. Here you go. You could also come here and crunch between your legs without the feet up if you need to as well. I love that one. That's a good one as well. Woo, there we go. A little coordination here. You got it. Squeeze. Think about squeezing those legs, inner thighs as you pull in. There's a lot to think about. 15 seconds. Again, trying to get the shoulders and shoulder blades off the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 30 seconds of rest. We're into our Tabata. Here are the exercises. Air squat. All right, with good control, but fast. Split squat under tension, so kind of pulses, okay? Right side, and then we'll go air squat, left side. Our last one is a split squat, split squat. For those who are not jumping, you're gonna tap back, squat, tap back to squat, tap. You're just gonna stay low, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Air squats, team. Here we go. If you wanna add a little bounce in there, you can, but we're moving. I don't know if you wanna jump though. We have jumps later, and we're gonna feel them. There we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Right leg forward, left leg back. We're gonna pulse here, okay? We're gonna stay under tension. We're never gonna come this fully extended. 3, 2, and 1, and we're on railroad tracks. Here we go. Up and down. Feel it. Little pulses. That's it. Come on, team. Woo! You got it. Here you go. Whew. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, rest. Back to the squats. This time, let's do that. Let's go a pulse here instead of all the way up as well. Since it's just 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're like, oh, Tato, if you need to go up and down at full extension, that's okay. And I'm gonna keep it a small, like under tension. So I'm never fully extended, but close. Still a big squat, but just not all the way up. Oh, there you go. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, rest. All right, left foot forward, right foot back. Find that split squat, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse, small, up and down. Think about pushing through this leg here. All right, this one's moving, but think about this leg. Up, down, just a small movement in it, okay? Here you go, good. Flex, extend, you got it. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this is that split jump. Remember, you can stay low, tap, back into the squat here, or we're jumping. 3, 2, and 1. So it's a split. Back to your squat, split, back to your squat. 20 seconds. Otherwise, tap back. Here you go. Whew. It's gonna burn, and remember, we have 4 of these. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, 3 more. You got this. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're so close. This is our last Tabata today. All right, you can do this. Well, not our last 20, but we just have 3 more. This is it today. Once we get this done, you got it. That's it. Come on, let it burn. It's just a burn. 3, 2, and 1. A burn in the muscles is fine. Pain in the joints, not fine. If you feel pain in the joints, I want you to stay low and do that tap back, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Know the difference. We're not here to get hurt. We're here to move and feel better and move better. There we go. That's it. Oh, come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, last one. Oh. You know I like to build. I always like to save the worst for last, or the best for last. Sorry, did I say that? Here we go. Splits. Good, last one. I see a cool down. We got it. We've got a little bit of a stretch going on today. Here we go. Back and forth. Whew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We did it. Yay, cheers, I hear them. Let's go for that drink. Let's let that heart rate come down, okay? We're gonna breathe a little first. Oh, good work. Oh, it built. It was building. Let's breathe in. Big breath through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? Been talking about the diaphragm a lot. It is a muscle, we need to work it. So make sure that you're breathing in and out. Not only that, it helps us contract our muscles. It helps us relax our muscles during stretch. So here, let's slow it down. We're gonna bring it in through our nose, out through our mouth. Here we go. And then make a rainbow. Good. In through the nose, let that belly rise. Out through the mouth. Draw it in towards the spine. Good. Push out and breathe in. Draw it in. Here we go, good. A couple more. In. And out. Good. See how it helps your heart rate? Is it helping in? Another good thing that breathing does. There's a lot of good reasons to breathe, right? Oh, the song Staying Alive is coming to my head. All right, let's go ahead. Let's stretch the shoulders just a bit, all right? We're just gonna bring our hands on each side, each shoulder here, all right? Elbows together, and we're just gonna move up and down. We're just gonna move through. There we go. We're gonna work towards the floor. Have a little extra stretching on here today. I hope you can stay. I hope you make time for stretching. And I've been there. All the strength in the world isn't gonna help you if you can't move well, okay? If you cannot move well through your joints, get up and down and do the things that you need to do with ease, it's gonna be harder to, you might have strength, but life is not gonna be easier, all right? So there's so many parts to your health. Good, let's bring that left arm across. Let's bring that left ear to the left shoulder. Shoulders down. And I know we spend time on the stuff we love. So some of us are cardio junkies. I'm less now, but I used to be. I still love my cardio though. Right ear to right shoulder, but strength. And then some of us just want strength, okay? We need to find both. We need to find flexibility too, okay? We need to stretch. Right ear to right shoulder. I want you breathing here. Good, let's go into that chest stretch. And I'm gonna grab my towel on this one and show you how you can stretch out. Since it's here, just grab it, reach back. All right, for some of us that are too tight to interlace those fingers and feel that stretch, We can get a little more out of it here by creating space between the hands, okay? That feels good. If you're there and the heart rate's not too high, I'm gonna have you wrap that around as well. Ooh, slowly come up to the top, give me a little back bend. Pull that core. Good job. Let's grab that towel. We're gonna reach to the right. If you don't have a towel, grab your wrist and pull here. Otherwise, to the side, look up under that armpit, draw that lower rib cage towards the ceiling. Don't go too far. You need to be able to breathe. Good. Up over to the other side, same thing. Good, up to the top. Ooh, good job. All right, let's put that down. We're gonna go into the lower half, so let's come to the floor on this today. We're gonna do my favorite because we can get all of the hips are so tight typically for us. Outside hips, inner thighs, front of the hips. So I really like this little rotation to get them all in very quickly. I'm gonna have you tuck that pelvis, push forward. I hope you're not bored with it. It's so good. Sometimes it's good just to keep practicing. Push forward, tuck a little bit so you feel that stretch. Should be right in here. I want you to lean up and over that knee. If your balance is good, you can look up and under. If not, just look down. Get a good stretch. Focusing on 3 to 5 deep breaths in our stretches today. Let's go ahead and bring that left elbow inside that left knee, okay? And we're gonna push the knee and elbow together. You can bring your palms together if you'd like. And we're pushing in so we feel that stretch on the inner thigh. If you want, you can put a hand down and an arm up or back for this stretch as well. Don't hold your breath, find your breath. Good job. We're gonna come up. Now we're gonna bring that right elbow outside that left knee, okay? Right here. Again, pushing the elbow and knee together to find that twist. At this point, we should start to feel it in the outside hip. You can bring your palms together to press in. If you're there, one arm down, one arm up, or back in this direction. Ooh, not so good for me here. Find your breath. Good, all right, right leg forward, same drill. Let's tuck that pelvis, push forward, just until you feel the stretch here. Don't go too far. And then reach up and over that knee. There you go. And find your breath, 3 breaths. Good job. We're gonna bring that right elbow inside that right knee. Press in the elbow into the knee into the elbow to feel that pressure, that release in the adductor. Or come to the floor, arm back or arm high. Hold. Find your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth is the easiest for me in order to find my diaphragm. Nice job. Now we're gonna go outside the knees. So left elbow outside that right knee. Press in together, palms together, knee and elbow pressing in together. Again, you can extend if you're there, stay here, 3 breaths. Good job. All right, we just have 15 seconds. Give me, let's just go into child's pose, okay? Let's bring the knees together, or knees wide, toes together, and just shoot the hips back, forehead to floor, 3 breaths. All right, team, that's been a full one today. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what you thought about this. We are going to split this up into 2 again for you. So you have, if you don't have the time, and so that you can get some walking in and cardio in on top of that. You can finish it right after. You can have a little bit before or after the workouts, but go out, get some sunshine, get some fresh air, move for me throughout the day. Find ways to move, all right? We need it throughout the day. This cannot be the only thing we do and expect to see good results, all right? And think about fueling with some whole foods and things that will fill you for longer, okay? Good luck to you. I hope all is well, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.